Hey everyone, welcome back to Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I'm here with Swordfish and Cletus.
Hello.
Hello.
See, if I say it in that order, you guys don't talk over each other. Last video, we found out that Noah may not actually be dead after all.
He's alive.
He might be alive.
We were all shocked.
Sorry, go ahead.
He's 100% alive, because if in this video game they're like, he might be alive, and it's like, oh no, we were wrong, he was dead.
Right.
You're like, what the fuck? Why? What a fucking twist.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. So at the end, Faith says she might know a way to find out where Noah is, but she doesn't, explain what that's supposed to be. But if you think about it, we know who took Noah, so they should have a pretty good idea where he is.
Oh, so you're gonna use torture to get the information from him?
Yes, that is exactly correct.
Okay.
But yeah, it's Isabel Kruger.
Okay. That was some pretty quick running there you did.
Right?
You must have been sober for this one.
Yeah, I think this one is a little bit better as far as the quality of the content.
Yeah.
Yay.
I did leave this part in because I thought it was another kind of cool, I don't know if puzzle's the right word, but another one of those cool things where you have to use your abilities and to find a way to get somewhere. I like it.
Well, I would have never seen that.
Yay, 25 XP.
Are you gonna have like a full skill tree? By then?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not really planning that stuff out ahead of time.
Yeah. You do a lot of the side missions. Normally in games like this, I'm like severely underpowered because I skip a lot.
Oh yeah, no, I'm the opposite. I'm like to the point where for example, I still haven't beaten Fallout 4 because I spent all my time playing it, doing side missions and base building and all that crap.
You got tricked by friggin' Preston or whatever when he's like, a settlement needs help. And
yeah.
Then, like when I did the same one a few times.
Yeah, I did do a lot of those. I spent a lot of time, like, setting up defenses and making sure that all my different types of NPCs were wearing the right clothes and stuff. I'm an idiot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is full-blown,
Yep, and still haven't beaten the game.
You again. Disappointed? I don't care either way. You'll be dead soon. My father will have this place razed to the ground.
Anything for his beautiful daughter, right? I'm sure you'll make a fine exec someday.
Whatever. What do you want?
My friends. I know they're not all dead.
Well, they might as well be. You'll never see them again.
Where are they?
Why didn't you ask my father? I knew he's eager to speak to you.
I'm sure he is, but I'm asking you. If the information holds up, I'll get you out of here.
I don't know where they are. And the records can only be accessed through the KrugerSec mainframe. Good luck with that.
Luck's my thing. Plastic, can you help me break into KSEC HQ? I need access to the mainframe.
KSEC HQ? You mean the dogs? Sure.
Then let's do it.
Faith, you there? Where are you?
I got news about Noah. He might still be alive.
What? How? When?
I'm checking the info now.
Great. Keep me posted. And I think it's time we left Black November. Rebecca's getting scarier by the day. I heard she had a traitor shot up at the conduit the other day. And I think Isabel Kruger might be next. I don't want to be part of that.
Yeah, we'll leave. Soon.
You gotta hack the mainframe.
Yep.
A tale as old as time.
So this is a bit of a heist. we actually have to break into the KrugerSec headquarters to hack their mainframe to get this information. So that's pretty hardcore. Like, you think
This is
they're
kind of trippy to watch, by the way.
yeah.
It reminds me of like the drug scenes in what's that one movie?
I don't know.
Crank?
Oh, also I left this in because I thought it was hilarious.
Is there just a mirrored room?
No, it just for some reason when I went to break through the door, it teleported me to the other side.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I broke through the door the backwards direction. It's weird.
Make your way to the view while I look for a way inside KrugerSec HQ.
And Plastic's got a few things to say. Nothing super important. Well, I shouldn't say that. Some of it's kind of important.
Can I keep the reflection blueprint?
Requiem for a Dream.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go.
I've actually never seen that movie.
It's fucked
Oh,
up.
it's really good.
It's a
I've
fucked up
heard.
movie.
Yeah, I like that.
I've
It is
just-
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you know that reflection is a fluid that you inject? It's full of nanites that merge with your body. It connects you to the grid permanently. I guess that's what they mean about become the grid. Once it's calibrated, it can also regulate your health and stress levels. Well, can't people do that on their own? And then there's something about the limbic system that I don't get yet.
So that's some interesting information about reflection. It's injected into you, nanomachines and shit, that affects your brain chemistry to keep you happy.
Oh.
Sensors, semi-sentient defense systems.
I can't stand nanochemistry.
No.
They even have anti-air systems in place. I mean, who would attempt an airstrike against KrugerSec?
It's very trendy these days,
Yeah.
and
Like, what does that entail exactly? Like, what does it mean?
like it's like taking like little nano things and then making them different shapes and then publishing like insane amounts of papers on it
Oh.
when they have like zero application. But you say that it can have applications.
Right.
That's how you get funding.
You
Right.
just don't know what they are yet.
Yeah.
Isn't that like with every like new potential breakthrough? They just like kind of do it to death, and then someone finally figures out a use for it.
Well,
No. Not these huge fields. Like normally there's uses pretty early.
so
I don't
presumably
know, like
they
yeah,
imply
sorry.
that changing the shape is going to affect the way it interacts with other stuff.
Yeah, and it's true. It does change like for catalysts and stuff, but like there's so much money in it. Like every group wants to have a piece of it.
Right.
That like good chemistry is getting. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about chemistry.
No worries.
I have a lot of bones to pick.
I think you're allowed to.
I'm surprised this is Plastic's first time hacking them.
So, she did sort of mention that the HQ has a serious amount of defenses to it. Like, it's not the kind of thing anyone should be reasonably thinking about breaking into.
Sounded pretty easy though for her.
Probably.
I think she
Sounds
was...
like it's more of a like effort versus what you get out of it.
Well, so this kind of turns... I guess this is a spoiler. It kind of turns into that Ready Player One thing, where it's essentially unhackable unless you go there in person. And that's the thing that a lot of hackers don't want to do. So, I mean, Plastic has Faith, who can do a lot of that stuff. She can get into places that are hard to get to. And that's really what this plan is going to be about, is Faith is going to have to do the hard work of sort of physically hacking, and then Plastic's going to do the actual software stuff. But it's
Makes
not.
sense. I never saw Ready Player One. Is it good?
The movie was just, the trailer was just released like a couple weeks ago. The book,
Oh,
the
it's a
book is interesting. I didn't like it exactly as a book,
I loved it.
but I think the movie's going to be good.
I agree.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I need
It's
a
a-
new audiobook.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
you know,
go
it's
for
a,
it.
it's a cool story and like a fun adventure.
Yeah.
You know, you had the Mockingjay. I think it was last episode.
Yeah.
I really didn't like those books, but I liked the movie.
Yeah. No, that is a case where the movies were better than the books.
Yeah. I'd have to agree. The last book pissed me off so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing that's kind of cool, we haven't been this direction yet, and that's because we're gonna get a new section of the city this video.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure
how
what
many
the
more?
I'm not sure what the gating is exactly, because like there's nothing here to me that indicates we couldn't go this direction earlier, and I didn't try it, but as far as I can tell, there's no reason you couldn't go to this section of the city early.
Go back and give it a shot. Let us know.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. I really like this room. That was what that whole thing was about.
I think it's very inefficient.
Yeah. There's a lot of wasted space in here.
It is fancy though, like a tech startup.
Exactly. Okay, so this is the view. That's what the area of the city is called, and this is for the ultra-rich people. Yeah,
Pretty nice.
it's extremely nice. They have like all these trees, they got a marina.
Oh, nice.
It is
Water.
super fancy.
Everything's purple?
Yeah,
So cool.
Royal purple.
that is correct. I was going to say that.
Bourgeoisie.
It's a very regal color. So just as an example, we're gonna completely trespass and walk through some person's house here.
Thank you. Cribs, Mirror's Edge Egyptian.
Cribs Cascadia.
Yeah.
Look at this. They got like a cherry tree in the middle of their house.
Fucking, who's gonna clean that? Not them.
Obviously
Okay.
the maid.
Yeah.
What's in the fridge?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You gotta open the. Where's the magic happen? Come on, Frenzy.
I like
You
their
friggin' idiot.
they're like gaming PCs over there. They're battle stations.
Hey.
Uh,
Faith, you can ride a VTOL over there. Let me know when you've reached the waypoint I've sent, and I'll divert one for you.
What? Ride a VTOL? Okay.
so that's where you're gonna see how difficult this plan is. It involves hijacking a helicopter.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All in a day's work.
It's a really good mission, actually. I really like this one. This new part of the city actually has a lot of really cool, I guess, lines to run. All the sort of big glass balconies that all sort of face each other. Makes for some good stuff.
So all the rich people can watch each other have sex.
I mean, I guess.
Probably?
I guess there aren't that many blinds. Maybe it's that like cool silvered glass where you run a current through it and it goes opaque.
Oh.
That stuff's cool.
It is
Yeah,
some
that
pretty
is
cool
cool.
shit.
I need to look that up. That sounds ballin' as hell.
It is.
Way too ballin' for you.
Plastic, I'm at the waypoint.
Good. Wait a second, and that's it. There was already a VTOL patrolling near you. I'm having them respond to a policy breach. Make sure you get on it. Somehow.
What could possibly go wrong?
Did you just say possibly?
That's the first thing to ever go wrong.
The VTOL should arrive any second now. Get ready, Faith. It's there. You need to catch it before they leave. Follow it, and then use the mag to attach to it when they stop to hover. Damn it! They're going to the wrong coordinates, idiots! Go after it, Faith.
A chase sequence.
Chasing a helicopter.
Yep. And they apparently won't notice us. Which means I don't think they're very good security patrols.
Nope.
I don't think
It's
they're
just a
very good.
policy breach.
Stay on the VTOL. They should be stopping somewhere ahead to check on a building.
Alright, actually, over there on the right, you can see, oh, gone now, the Krugersec HQ.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's on the island, right?
Yeah, it's got its own little, sort of island. And Plastic has referred to them as the dogs a couple of times. So there's two buildings, one of them is big and one of them is small, or I guess at least smaller. And they are known as the Big Dog and the Pup.
Oh, what up?
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah, exactly. Big Dog and the Pup seem like really cutesy names for, like, the heart of the friggin' security services.
It all. I got them to stop. Use the mag before they leave.
Go.
I feel a bit exposed here, Plastic.
Don't worry. You're shielded by their interference field.
But what if someone sees me? You know, with their eyes?
Oh, well, they probably won't.
Okay, where do I get off?
At the landing pad, of course. Then make your way through the maintenance tunnels to the Big Dog, where their service stacks are. Faith, they're diverting the VTOL to construction. You have to get off.
What the hell? I can't let go here.
No, don't kill yourself. That would be stupid. I mean, get off when they pass by the building. Faith, get off now.
Okay, I'm at the top of the pub. Nothing broken. I think.
Sorry about that. My override didn't work. You have to make your way over to the Big Dog.
Were those commercial planes that were just flying by?
Yes. Or presumably, anyway.
So was like the rest of the world okay? And
If you can't find
No?
we're okay in Canada, right?
Maybe you could slide down the roof.
I don't know. Interestingly, the name Cascadia is taken from a separatist movement, I guess. It's actually
The
western.
northeast, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
northwest, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, northwest. Northwest U.S. and some of B.C. is like there's some separatist movement to make that into its own country called Cascadia. So it's entirely possible this is part of Canada, if it's not just a name they reused because they liked it.
I thought we settled on Singapore.
That was the last game. I mean, I don't think they ever mentioned Cascadia in the last game. It was the city of Glass was all they didn't really mention the rest of the world.
Fair enough.
There are... Oh,
Fair
this
enough.
This is going to be a little bit edgy. But
Yeah.
there are Asians, so it checks out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that could still be BC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Oh, I was gonna say something.
I didn't feel good about that joke.
That's alright.
I didn't like disparage anyone, you know?
No.
It was a good joke.
So, sorry, just going back to what you're saying. There are 7 cities in Cascadia. So presumably the planes are flying between those 7 cities. It's very unlikely that there's any travel between Cascadia and Omnistat and the other country that we've never mentioned, whose name I don't even remember. They're not important in this story. They are religious zealots. Yeah. They may come up if this game ever gets a sequel, but not in this game.
I do.
Kind of reminds me of
if we didn't have to rely on
in 1984. I think there's like 3 countries,
Yes.
and they're constantly at war. And
Yeah. That actually is
Oceania, Eurasia, and East Asia.
something like that,
I
yeah.
was thinking maybe you'd like.
Well, they're always allied with one and at war with the other, and then it just swaps at some point. And everyone
Yeah.
just goes along with it.
I guess I am.
Yeah, I should reread that book. I haven't read it since high school.
Yeah, same.
I'm at the bottom of the elevator shaft. What next?
Let me check. Yeah, you're close to the umbilical. Make your way through maintenance to the outside and then cross there.
This better be worth it.
You're the first ever to break into the dogs. You'll be a legend if you survive.
Plastic? What happened to your family?
They're in the Greylands. Why?
How come you're not with them?
I can't stand my sister. She's an idiot. Do you have a sister?
No.
Once you get through the fan system, you're at the main service stack. That's the heart of KrugerSec in glass. I wish I could be there.
How lucky for us that one of these fans is broken. But
Oh,
You should connect to one of the priority switches. Then I can take it from there.
I found out later while I was rerunning this mission for a different reason. To get through that fan, really all you need to do is run off the edge. You don't need to jump. And it goes a lot smoother. But it worked out. We're fine.
we're alright.
Yeah.
Now it's time to hack the mainframe.
Yeah, but first we have to run around this whole crazy, this whole crazy server stack that takes up like an entire half a building.
The server stack is a maze.
Yeah, well, it wasn't designed with humans in mind. Pure machine space. Pure function. I bet it's beautiful. Also, you should know that when you connect me, we will be noticed. I can delay the security routine a little, but it's impossible to avoid detection completely. I'd ask you to describe the room, but I guess you're busy. Are you busy? No, sorry. Forget I asked. I'm sure you are very busy since you're not saying anything. Kuma says hi, by the way. He seems to like you, and he doesn't like anyone. There's something wrong with his emotional response algorithm, but I can't find the error.
All right, I'm there. Connecting to a priority switch now.
I'm up. Diving in. Be ready to get out fast.
Always am.
Okay. I have access. Wow. Let me see. Prisoner data. There. Got it. And there. We're noticed. Get out.
Wait, one more thing. Grab anything you can find about Isabel Kruger.
Searching. And there. Done. Now get out. I'll start the decryption. I managed to delay the alarm, but it'll go off in a few minutes. Fastest way out is to ride the employee shuttle leaving from the main lobby.
Whoops. I really like the
It's-
idea of plastic trying to diagnose emotional response problems.
And a robot?
Yeah. Just that whole situation is fantastic.
Yeah. I wanted to describe it for her.
Also, check it out.
Hey, it's our boy.
It's Scruffy.
Finally.
Janitor of the month.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing from the first game. Both of those
That-
notes.
It's nice that they added that.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a little... I don't know. I wonder about the fact that it's not optional. Like, it's not an optional Easter egg. You have to see it.
The train is just leaving. You'll have to wait for the
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know, actually, I don't know if I ever even showed it in,
I hope you make it.
Far Cry Blood Dragon. I think I did. There was a place where you could find, sharks with laser beams attached to their heads.
You did show it, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I would have. But you had to go out of your way to find it. Like, it's not something the game forced you to come across. Part of me sort of likes that better. But I don't really know why.
If it's a nice throwback, then I like having it along the way.
Yeah.
But if it's something funny, like referring to something else, then yeah, throw it out of the way.
He just caved his chest.
Yeah, well,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
can you imagine these guys probably thought they had, like, the safest beat in the world?
Yeah.
Like,
And
patrolling.
now they're dead.
And
now
now their
they're
children will grow up without a father.
Yeah.
Or mother? Or can some of these, do you think they're all men? Yeah,
Uh,
that guy's a man.
So, you know what? Some of the enforcers, the ones with the guns, actually do have female voices. I'm not sure the character model changes at all. I guess I haven't really looked that closely. But there are female voices for the Kruger-Sec officers.
I'll make sure he gets out of there. Faith, there's a utility access way up ahead. I'll slow the train down so you can get off.
Anything on Noah on those records?
There is. He's been sent to a place called Kingdom. Nothing on where that is, though.
I might have a way to find out.
Okay, I'll check up on Isabel Kruger next.
Thanks, Plastic. Talk soon.
We did it.
They
Yep.
skipped that scene where she jumps off.
Yeah, they did.
I feel like it was a Friday afternoon and they're like, I don't want to render this. Or...
Well, not to mention, they just throw you here. This is how you get from the Zephyr Transit Hub to Anchor. There's that ladder there. They just kind of throw you here. If you look behind you, there is a trapdoor like that goes down to where the subways run. So it makes sense, but it just kind of
Yeah.
it's a little weird.
They called it in.
Yeah.
That was a cool mission, though. I
Yeah,
liked it.
it's awesome. Yet again, it ends with Faith saying, "I think I know where I have to go," but not actually like telling you, the player, where that is.
The perfect cliffhanger for your LP.
Yeah. I just don't like that from like a design point of view. They should somehow work into the conversation so you know what you're doing.
Yeah. But it leaves us on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
What will happen in episode 15?